welcome to Band Up Comedy. My name is Bryce Moore, and I'll be your comedian. Now, one night, a long time ago, I started getting a really bad ear infection in my right ear, right? And so I went to wake up my dad in the middle of the night, and I said, look, I can't sleep. It's too soon for me to take any more Tylenol or Advil. I got to do something. It's killing me. And he says, okay, I'm going to give you some of my pain medicine. Well, we go back down the hall to the medicine cabinet. He reaches in and he pulls out a Vicodin. Oh, let me tell you about the magic of a Vicodin. Your ear is still going to hurt. But it's going to hurt way over there. And you'll look at it too. You'll look at it just like this. And you'll say, man, that hurts over there. I sure am glad I'm over here. Now, the other thing about it, though, you're not going to be able to go to sleep either. But that's a good thing, because you don't want to miss this right here. So I go and I sit down in the recliner in the living room and try to watch some TV and relax. And all of a sudden, my entire body starts to just go like this right here. And no two things are in the same place. So I had to brace myself like this. Looked like I was freaking out watching Danny Phantom. Next morning, my dad comes back down the hall, and he says, okay, I'm going to take you to the doctor for your ear. Get it looked at, and I said, okay, let's go. We go in. We went to urgent care. And you know the way that works. You go in, they ask you your reason for visiting and all that. And I said, oh, well, my right ear's been bothering me. But I think I left it out there in the parking lot or something. Somewhere off in that direction, somewhere. And they just looked at me real funny. And they said, okay, sir, why don't you go have a seat, and we'll be with you shortly. Well, long later, the Vicodin wears off, and I found my ear, man. It was right here, and it was letting me know it was back. Now, some of us of, shall we say, larger persuasion worry just a little bit about our blood pressure, right? And it doesn't help any that my family has had a history of these kinds of issues, right? See, we all know the rule. If it gets too high, then you're gonna die. So here we are, sitting in the waiting room. I'm uncomfortable. The Vicodin's worn off. My ear hurts. That raises it just a little bit. Now I think about the fact that raised it, and that's stressing me out. I'm worried my blood pressure is going to be too high, and that raises it just a little bit. They call me back. They're going to take my vitals, right? So they put that little clip thing on your index finger. You know, the one that sits halfway on and you're scared to drop it. They put the cuff here on my arm. The machine is squeezing. Now my arm's hurting. And they put a thermometer in my mouth. They asked me again. Now, why are you visiting today? My right ear hurts. I'm sorry, what? My right ear hurts. Sir, I'm going to need you to stop mumbling at me. They take me back to a room, and they sit me on the table, and you know the table's got that paper on it? And the way that paper works, if you look at it funny for just about, a second, it just goes, just like that. As soon as you touch it, it goes crazy. I would much rather sit on the rolling stool the doctor has in his office, you know. That looks like fun, doesn't it? You know, I think that's the whole reason that doctors become doctors. It's not about the money. It's certainly not about helping people. God. And it's not even about all the hard work and the studying and the perseverance to earn the title of doctor. It's none of that. It's that rolling stool in the office that they can just roll around the room in and look at the patient sitting there all jealous and miserable. The doctor comes into the room. He's got a clipboard with all the information that I've just given everybody outside on it. And the first thing he says is, so, what seems to be the problem today? My right ear hurts. So the first thing he does, naturally, is he looks at my left ear. And he says, well, Mr. Moore, it would seem that this one looks fine. And I said, oh, well, that's great, man, thanks. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. My name is Bryce Moore. I'll see you again next time.